Solve exponential equations involving quadratic equations. Here is an interesting one which says solve 25 to the power of x minus 30 times 5 to the power of x plus 125 equals to 0. Well, we can write this equation in quadratic form. See how we do it. 25 can be written as 5 square, right? So let me write 25 as 5 square, and then it becomes to the power of x, and here I have minus 30, 5 to the power of x, that's perfect, and then we have number 125 with us. Now what we can do here is we can write this as 5 to the power of x square, right, minus 30, 5 to the power of x plus 125 equals to 0. Now see, if I substitute 5 to the power of x equals to a, what do I get? We get a square minus 30a plus 125 equals to 0. That is what we get, right? Now this is a quadratic equation, so it can be factored and we can find a solution from here, right? So it is a quadratic equation. So if you are factoring this, you need two numbers whose product is 125 and whose sum is 30. So those two numbers are 25 and 5, right? So we can write this as a, and both the numbers should be negatives, minus 25 times a minus 5, correct, equals to 0. Only when they are negative both, you get plus 125, and when you add them up, you get minus 30. So that is how you get factored form. And from this factored form, you can always write down your solution. That gives you two different solutions. One is a equals to 25, and the other one is a equals to 5. So these are the two solutions from the two factors, correct? If a is 25, you get 0 here. 0 times anything is 0. If a is 5, you get 5 minus 5 is 0, and that is a part of solution, correct? Now with this, we know the value of a, but what is a equals to? A is 5 to the power of x, right? So we have two values of a. One is a equals to 25, and the other one is a equals to 5. For both these values, we can find the value of x, correct? So if a is 25, then 5 to the power of x equals to 25, right? That means 5 square, right? Since you can write 25 as 5 square, we get x equals to 2 as one of our solutions. From the other side, x equals to 5, you get a next solution, which is 5 to the power of x is 5, and that means x is equals to 1, right? So we have two solutions here. So our answer is x equals to 2 and x equals to 1. So these are the two answers which we get from the given equation. I hope you understand and appreciate the steps. The steps are, try to write this kind of a exponential equation into a quadratic form. So first we found the common base. The common base was 5, and then we rewrote the equation with 5x as a number, as a variable in our case, substituted 5x as a, and got an equation in quadratic form. And after that, you can factor and find the answers. And then finally, replace or substitute back 5 to the power of x as a and find what x is. So that is kind of interesting. We'll have a couple of questions like this, and I hope with that we can end solving exponential equations. And I wish that you are able to solve any exponential equation from now onwards. Thank you and all the best.